Hi everyone, welcome to my workshop. I'm really glad that you're here. I'm going to be doing different crafts and different do-it-yourselves, showing you how to do some really neat home decors for your home. And this here is Zoe. She's my shop helper, and she always loves to be here with me and keep me company. And so I'm really glad that you're here, so let's get started. You're such a good girl. Hi. What? Oh, what? And today we're going to do this family plaque right here. So join me and I'll show you how it's done. Good girl. Good job. So I'm going to be using this piece of 2x4 wood to cut it up so that it would, we can put it together, paint it, and we can create this beautiful plaque right here. So I will go ahead and take this outside to where I can get it cut, and join me there. So after cutting all the pieces, you want to make sure that you sand the edges. And like right here, we have a little piece. I know the lighting is a little off here on this video, but sanding it will help to make sure that you don't have any splinters. Something like this here, you just want to take all the splinters off. So now we have all the pieces cut, and there are two sizes that I need. There is the longer blocks, the ones that are for the letters M and L, and then there are the smaller blocks for the remaining letters, which is the F, A, I, and Y. I've got more blocks cut here than what is needed, only because I always like to cut ahead. You also need a piece for the base that is 10 inches long. This one, I haven't cut this one yet. I'll probably cut it a little bit later. So I've started to glue these pieces together, and I'm not gluing them to the base yet. I'm just gluing them to each other. I'll do the base at the end. And so I'm down to this last piece to glue on. So let's put this last piece . And as I mentioned earlier, I will glue the base at the end, not right now. That's why I took that little piece of glue out. There we go. So now you just leave it to set, and just be careful that it doesn't move. And if you get any glue oozing, then you can just scrape it off. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because you can always either sand that, or it tends to dry and correct itself anyway. Okay, so we'll wait on this to dry, and then we'll stick it to the base. And finally, we get to stick the base on. And just make sure that you give yourself enough space from the front and the back so the piece is balanced. And then just leave it and let it stick. Now that the piece is all stuck together, it's time to paint it. This is the fun part. I'm using the Americana Gloss Enamel in black to start out with, and I'm going to paint the back first, and then to paint the front. So. To make the letters, I used a laser printer. You really need a laser printer for this. You can't use an inkjet because the sealant that you put later, if you use an inkjet, it will the letters will bleed. And then the background, I used this Midnight Chic stack from DCWV. This is scrapbook paper, and this one happens to be in all these different patterns and everything. If you want, I have a template on my website, and you can download and just print these letters out yourself, but you will need to get your own scrapbook background based upon whatever design that you like. So I use Mod Podge to put my letters on, because what it does is it gives it a good sheen and it also protects it too. So I am going to go ahead and pour some out here. Oops, it's a little bit too much. Close it up. And so I'm going to put a thin kind of coat here. And the nice thing about Mod Podge is that it will dry clear. So this should go here. Like this. Just to make sure that it is level. There we go. And you can also position it because it takes a little while before it actually dries. Try not to put too much. Okay, now let it dry.